Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SoFlo Soccer channel. My name is Matt, and Inter Miami are just seconds away from getting a 2-1 victory over the New England Revolution in the MLS regular season. Back-to-back games playing against pretty, I want to say, average, below average sides, but this was an important win today. Huge win. 2 goals from Messi. And this is a pretty cool stat, which we're going to get into. But 2 goals from Messi tonight. Fantastic goals. One of them being a really good prediction, or like it was a defensive error from New England. Messi was able to read it, get it. And then the second goal was just an absolute golazo. A splitting through ball from Sergio Busquets into Messi. And Messi was able to hit that. I think it was first time, bottom right corner. And, yeah, man, 2-1 win for the Herons today. With Messi's brace tonight, he becomes the first ever player in the MLS, in the history of the MLS, to score multiple goals in 4 consecutive games. Absolutely on fire. Messi has been an absolute stud, an absolute GOAT. As of late, he just seems to be, I don't want to say on another level because he's always been on another level, but this is like Messi is just very in form right now, and it's very exciting to see. We're going to take a look at the starting 11 for tonight, and I'm first of all, let me confirm that the game is actually over. It is. It just went into full time. It's over. 2-1. It's official. We're going to take a look at the starting 11. We're going to go through some of the events that happened during the game. We'll talk about each like individual player performances and things like that, and then we're going to get obviously your guys' opinion on the game, so leave them down in the comments. We're going to get to them. We're going to talk about them together and see what you guys think. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back to the SoFlo Soccer channel. Let's get into it. First, with the starting lineup for Inter Miami today, with Ustari in net, which you can barely see, but there he is. Ustari in net. The back four consisted of Jordi Alba, El Toto Aviles, Maxi Falcon, and Chelo Gant. Baltasar El Fantasma Rodriguez gets his first start for Inter Miami tonight against New England. He played 63 total minutes. He started in that left wing position with Sergio Busquets alongside him, Redondo being the center mid partnership, and Allende keeping his starting spot on the right side. And then obviously, of course, the dynamic duo, Batman and Robin, Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi up top. I have a couple of things to say, but first of all, let me give a little bit of a first half kind of breakdown for me. So in the first half, I thought that we played great. I thought that we had a good first half compared to a very bad, in my opinion, New England side. With all due respect, the New England side that has Gil, that has Campana, that has Chancalay, who came off the bench. I thought we did well against this very below mid team. Okay, I thought we did well. We were putting on pressure. New England were also getting opportunities, for themselves. A lot of opportunities that they probably shouldn't have had, but I thought that there were some defensive errors, I guess you could talk about overall, that we made on our end that kind of gave them opportunities that they shouldn't have. That's the best that I could say, like, off the top of my head. It probably doesn't sound the best, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. I thought, obviously, Messi had a fantastic game, fantastic half, scoring 2 goals, one in the 27th, one in the 38th, so essentially 10 minutes apart from each other, 11 minutes apart. I thought, I thought Allende had a pretty slow game, or at least a slow half. But I just thought the first half overall, I thought we did very well. In that second half, I thought we were a lot worse. Don't want to get too much into the negativity, but I do want to mention, I do want to point out that I didn't think that Inter Miami had the best second half. We made 3 changes in that second half, which was Benja, Segovia came in for Baltasar, Benja came in for, who was it? I think it was Allende, and then what's-his-face came in, Martinez came in for Suarez. So after we made these subs, I didn't think we looked the best. I thought we went to sleep. I thought we kind of were essentially giving the game away at times. I thought, yeah, I don't know. Essentially, we were just giving the way, and then the 79 or what was it, 80th minute, 80th minute, 79th minute. Um, Charles Gill, scores an absolute banger for New England, gets one back for the Revs, and gives them a bit of light with 10 minutes to go until the final whistle. And but it was coming. That goal was coming for New England. That goal was 100% coming. They were Inter Miami were gonna get that, and props to New England, because they were continuing the pressure. They knew that Miami fell asleep. They were continuing the pressure. They ended up getting rewarded with a goal, and honestly, Inter Miami got lucky that they didn't get a second. So it was definitely like what is it, like Heckle and Clyde or whatever that expression is. Like, it was definitely like an on and off type of game for us, but we did deserve to win, in my opinion, because we were just the better team overall. And honestly, if we didn't have players like Busi, like Messi, even like Suarez and Jordi, we probably would not have won that game. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and we're going to move on. We're going to get into the chat right now before I continue and talk about maybe individual performances. Maybe you guys want to call out certain players. I already see some of you calling some guys out. What's up, Justin? What's up, Casar? What's up, East? What's up, Pablo? What's up, Ace Lionel? Let's see. Justin says Mascherano doesn't know what rotation is. He doesn't use his subs. Yeah, I feel like Mascherano doesn't. I feel like he forgets sometimes that you can make 5 subs. Like, you have 3 moments, but you can make 5 subs. So he had 2 subs that he could have used the whole time. He could have brought in, I mean, he probably wanted to switch to a more defensive style in that second half, but it ended up going, pretty bad. But like, we only have essentially offensive substitutions except for Ryan Saylor and obviously Martinez, who came in. We only have offensive subs. The other subs that we had were Afonso, Fafa, Obando, Santi Morales, and then Saylor and Rocco. So we only had offensive subs, but I don't know. It is what it is. Honest review says, Campana is way, way, way better than Suarez. He's literally a piece of crap. I don't know about way, 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 way better. Don't know about that one. I think Campana is a good player, and I thought he had a good game, but I don't know about way, way, way better. What's up, Casar? Welcome back to the chat. Justin also says Ashende is overrated. Ashende didn't have a good game today. If I could pull up, Ashende right now, you would be severely, severely unimpressed. His passing, I thought, was extremely, extremely off. I think he got dispossessed a couple of times, and he couldn't dribble. He couldn't his ball control wasn't there. I just didn't think he wasn't winning anything. Nothing was going his way in this game. Which definitely makes it look really, really bad for him. That is my opinion on Ashende, but I'll talk about it more later. Pablo says, bring on the ball, LOL. Baltasar was pretty mid in that first half. I thought Baltasar showed, some promising, features, attributes. I thought his aggression, his pressing, his pace, I thought his offensive prowess was something to take a look at. I mean, obviously he didn't shine, but I thought it definitely wasn't a bad half. I can't say that it was a bad half at all. I think he had 1 or 2 moments in front of goal too that was blocked or saved or something like that. So yeah, no, I can't say that Baltasar had a bad half at all or a bad 60 minutes in general. I definitely think he had a very solid 60 minutes, and taking him off probably was maybe the correct choice in terms of maybe fitness, resting him for the next game, because I definitely see Baltasar being our starter in the next game. Let's see. Baltasar Rodriguez is a crap. I'm missing it. Baltasar is crap. I missed Segovia. Really? Okay. I mean, I honestly didn't think he had a bad game at all, but I mean, that's already two of you who didn't really like his performance. Casar also says the team is not good. Messi is basically was the difference. If the opposition was any way stronger, than this game would have been lost. Okay, Miami don't look like the better team. It was better individuals. That's a really good comment, Cali Rex. A shout out to you. Really, really good comment. Essentially saying the same thing that Casar said, that the team wasn't really good, that Messi was good, that other individuals were good, like Suarez, like Suarez in my, or what I say, like Suarez, like Messi, like Jordi. Baltasar, I thought, in my opinion, was okay. I thought he had a very solid first half, but Honest says Campana is the GOAT. He is a pure striker. What's up, Gustavo? Ustari saved us today. Campana eating us. I thought, okay, no, to be fair, I did think that Ustari made, what was it? He made a few saves. I'm trying to look up exactly how many saves he had. Let me see. Ustari made a few saves. He made 5 total saves today, and they were pretty, some of them were pretty big saves. I cannot deny that at all. So huge props to Ustadi. There was a moment I remember where Falcon, it was late in the game, maybe like 80th minute. I think we were already down 2-1, or maybe it was right before the goal. There was a cross whipped in from the left-hand side. You guys may know what I'm talking about. Cross was in the second half. Cross was in, whipped in left-hand side. It was easily, and then like Falcon clears it, and then it went out of bounds, and then it came back inbounds, and then the referee called like for a corner. I thought the ball was easily supposed to be for Ustadi, and like he just didn't go for it. I thought Ustadi should have definitely commanded the defense, or like should have yelled that out, called that out, and said like that ball was his. 1000%. That was extremely, extremely risky. I thought from the perspective of the TV, that looked like it was going to be an own goal. It obviously wasn't. It was going way over, but that's just really dangerous that's a dangerous situation to be in when it could have just been an easy pickup from the goalkeeper. But other than that, I thought Ustadi did great. I thought his saves were crucial. Cali Rex also says Campana has skills. The only problem with him is that he doesn't know how to hold the ball. He kept giving it up. Yeah, so I mean, Campana was a great player. Campana is a great player. He had a good game. He had a really decent game. And honestly, if it wasn't for Ustadi, he probably would have scored. Like, I think the thing is that Campana, Campana had 4 total shots. I'm going to show you guys this. Campana had 4 total shots today. Right here. 2 of them, or one of them got blocked. 2 of them were on target. One of them was off target. Like, it was good. Like, he was going to be lethal because of the leaky defense. Like, I thought Aviles didn't really do much. Maxi Falcon was showing his presence, but like, it was still a little bit difficult. I thought Chelo turned over the possession a couple of times where he shouldn't have. I thought Redondo kind of turned over the possession a little bit, like sometimes. Campana could have scored. Campana could have easily scored today, and we have to be happy that he didn't. Just imagine Miami not having Messi. I don't see this team win the majority of the teams. It's not the team from last season. It's way worse. I wouldn't say it's way worse. I think that's kind of blowing it out of proportion. I think it's kind of blowing it out of proportion because you guys, we got to remember this is an extremely competitive league. This is an extremely competitive league. The travel is crazy. The pitches are crazy. The type of football is crazy. Like, this is not something that anything. This is like, you can't compare this to anything else. The MLS is still a competitive league within itself with the teams in it. So no matter what, games are going to be close. You're never going to see Inter Miami like wipe out a team 5-0, or like, it's very rare for you to see like any team to wipe out another team 5-0. If that happens, something is seriously wrong. So it's good that, you know, Miami are not like, Miami shouldn't be wiping teams out 5-0, 4-0 every single game. There has to be competitiveness. If there's not if there's no competitiveness, then like it literally means nothing. As far as ever going to get benched, I mean, like, he came off the field. So probably not going to get benched, but he'll probably play less, quote unquote, less minutes. He played fucking 87 minutes, but they're probably going to rest him for future games. He scored higher than Suarez. Yeah, no, Campana has a 7.5. Suarez only has a 7. Because I mean, Campana took more shots. I think Suarez took like 1. Oh no, he took 3. Really? I did not think he took 3. I did not. I don't even remember him taking 3 shots. That's crazy. Um, Let me see. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Petition to sign Gil for next season, bro. I'd sign that petition. Gil is a great player. He's always been a great player. But he really stood out tonight. You could tell even before the goal, like he was just like he's that team. Like he is literally like he's everywhere. He's what makes that team click. He's dropping deep. He's making passes. He's trying to create. Like he's that number 10 for them. He's number 10 for New England. He's the Revs number 10 for sure. But yeah, so let me see. I mean, like I think I kind of went over everything. Like in terms of individual players, I just want to say that yeah, I just like I said, I thought Ashinde ghosted. Like he just kept losing the ball. His passes were like, look, he had a 74% accurate passing percentage. That's not good in my opinion. That's not good. I thought his passing was off. I thought his ball control was off. I thought he turned over the ball a lot. He had an error, yeah, that led to the goal. I mean, like he kind of helped out in that first goal we scored, like but not really. Like he was pressuring the Revs defender that headed it back to Messi. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I thought it was definitely a slow game for Rashende. I thought Bushi had a good game. I mean, like in terms of just finding those passes, being controlled in the midfield, like. Everybody, like for those of you who says that like Boosie doesn't have it anymore, like guys, he's low key kind of the best midfielder right now. Like he's literally the best midfielder that we have available. Like Redondo, Benja, with all due respect to Benja, it's just not that, or like if we had Bright again, or if we had I don't know, like literally, like if we had Bright again, literally is mainly if we had Bright again, like this would be a totally different midfield, in my opinion. But no, we need Boosie in this midfield. Like, we need... Boosie is the only person on this team that can make that team-splitting pass down the midfield and to Messi's feet. Boosie is the only player on this team, probably in MLS... Well, maybe not in MLS, but on this team, for sure, that can make that pass, like that defense splitting pass. I'm gonna show you guys this midfield, this pass. I'm gonna show you guys this pass again, and hopefully not get copyrighted because it's not full screen and there's no audio, so there shouldn't be any fucking copyright. But look at that. I'm gonna play it again. Look at this very carefully. This is a crazy ball. I mean, looking at from out here, you can definitely see the space here, right? You can definitely see this space because of the two defenders pushing up. You see that easily from our angle. But in this perspective, these guys don't see it coming. Nobody sees this coming. Messi sees it, Boosie sees it, and that's how they score. That's exactly how they score. And it's a golazo, an absolute golazo. Boosie's the only person that's doing that in the midfield. So for people who are saying that he's finished, he should retire, he should this, he should that, it's BS. Don't do that. But don't be saying things like that, bro. Don't be saying things like that. So yeah, I just had to defend Boosie there for a second because Boosie, like, if Boosie has like one mid game, like not even a bad game, if he has like an average performance, like people are like retire. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that. Who else? We talked about Ashende. We talked about Baltasar. We already talked about Messi and Suarez, which I guess we'll get to maybe later if we talk about it a little bit more. We talked about Boosie. We talked about the defense in general. I still think, I don't know what happened to Chelo. This is like the second game or maybe third game in a row where he's like mid again. So, I mean, like, I know that he's a mid right back, and I shouldn't be expecting a lot from him, but it kind of frustrates me. It frustrates me how this guy continues to turn the ball over in very crucial areas, like in very, very critical areas. In my opinion, from what I witness and from what I can analyze, Chelo is like a crazy weak link in our team. Like, he is the weakest link of our team for sure. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But it's like it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. It's mainly that. It's the turnover. It's the positioning. It's the turnovers and the possessions. Like, it's even when we go upfield, it's like, where are you? Like, where are you going? What's your goal? What are you planning to do? It's like, I feel like he's just kind of going wherever. And I know he has that like stamina. He has that work rate. But like, at the same time, you can't be running around like a headless chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's super, super weird. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, and the defense. I don't want to give too much hate on the defense. The defense was leaky at times, but it wasn't terrible. At the end of the day, I still think we deserve to win this game, but it looked just a little bit messy in the second half. No pun intended. It looked a little bit messy in the second half. This B says second half defense was worse. Why Inter Miami? Yes, that's what I'm saying. The second half was a lot worse, especially for the defense. We were definitely giving away a lot of opportunities that we shouldn't have, and that has to be fixed like ASAP. And because we're not going to get away with that. We're not going to get away with that for the rest of this month, because with constant games coming our way, if we slip, players are going to take advantage. Players are going to take advantage. I don't think anybody else has the schedule that we have because we're so far behind. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I didn't honestly look into that. But I'm just saying. So yeah, we can't be letting games slip or almost slip in the second half because of these silly mistakes, because of tiredness, because of things like that. We have to try to stay locked in for the last 15 minutes of the game. That is always the most crucial point, because that's when New England were also turning on the engines and that's where they fucking gassed up. That's where they gassed up, and that's where they were trying to hit us the most, because they knew we were tired. They knew that we fell asleep, and they were trying to capitalize. They did it once. They could have done it more, but it is what it is. Honest says, be happy that PSG were equal to Real Madrid. I was honestly very happy, and we can end the stream on this note. I did watch the Club World Cup game today. Very happy for PSG that they beat Real Madrid, because that was just an insanely like, I'm not a PSG fan. I don't normally root for PSG, but Luis Enrique is the head coach, and that's the only soft spot I really have for PSG. But what's it called? I thought they just completely outplayed Real Madrid, and Real Madrid were just, dude. I swear, bro. Like, Real Madrid, it's like when you just have egos like Vinny on your team. Like, I'm so glad Vinny didn't win the freaking Ballon d'Or. I know this is so off topic, but I'm so glad Vinny didn't win the Ballon d'Or, bro. Like, that is the only player that I think I absolutely despise in football. Like, that is the only player I despise. Like, I don't. Why? I just don't like Vinny. I really, really don't. But anyways, so congrats to PSG for making it through. What is it, to the semis or something now? Or no, to the final? Are they in the final? Was that the final? Am I dumb? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. Yeah, no, that was the semifinal. So now they're through to the final. I think it's against Chelsea, right? Because they beat Fluminense. Yeah. So PSG versus Chelsea is gonna be in the Club World Cup final, July 13th. What is that? Sunday. That's good. That should be an interesting game. So we'll probably talk about that when that comes, when we do previews and things like that. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap the post game reaction here. We're not gonna go to an hour, because that's just not how I roll. If you guys want to keep watching or keep listening to and interacting with Inter Miami stuff, Batter Heron should be live. Go check them out. Drive Pink Dialogue should also be live if you like them as well. Highly recommend to go to those guys. They're awesome, and they should be live. They're probably going to be going for the whole hour. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream. Make sure you hit that like button if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any time that I go live or when I post a video. You guys showed a lot of love to the ball video recently, and honestly to the last like 3 videos that I posted recently. So I really, really appreciate your support. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, which should be in a couple of days. I believe Friday. Yes, Friday. I'll see you guys on Friday. for an Inter Miami preview. We face Nashville. This is gonna be second place. Second place Nashville is gonna be a crazy game. I'll see you guys on Friday. Vamos Miami. Ciao, guys.
¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo.